Hello, and thank you for watching my video. Today I am doing a video giving you guys a guide to scribing and some of the features that you may not have seen. So this is for people in guilds that are actually looking at decorating their guild, creating decorations and objects that you can place around your guild hall. Generally anything that you may want, to do with scribing in particular, because it's something that not a lot of people have actually got involved with. And so I wanted to show you guys just some of the interesting things that you may not have realized if you are learning to be a scribe that you might want to consider. So you can see I'm in my guild hall. This is the Lost Precipice. And I wanted to show you some of the basics, some of the things that you need to be aware of when regarding scribing. So first off, you do need to actually have the workshop open and get the workshop authorized or sort of built up initially, and this will get you access to the scribing station and the master scribe. Excellent, so you get to do that. Then you get to buy some decorations from this vendor here. So you can see here, just so for those of you interested to see, this is my scribe. He's up to 185 level, so he's not too high. He's not, he's about middle at the moment. There are another person in my guild who you might have just actually seen. He's level 400. But some of the things that you come in, you've got things like Essence of Elegance, you've got there, and you've got this tab here, Basic Decorations. Now, I would like to point out, not all of these are unlocked, and this is why I wanted to do a video on this, because I don't recommend becoming a scribe until you have a lot of other things unlocked. So one of the things that you do really need to go to is actually go and have a look at the market, because the market actually contains the vendors that you actually do need to purchase to unlock more decorations and more objects. So here we go, we're coming to the market trader, and for those of you who are not very new to the guild halls, this is the guy that you need to buy things from. So you need to buy a guild hall decorations merchant, and you can see here 100 vials of linseed oil, 100 sheets of extra coarse sandpaper, which you have to be a scribe to create that. So basically, to get that unlocked, you need to be a scribe. The guild trader. This is something we didn't anticipate, but it is actually something you really do need to get. The guild trader will be able to offer decorations for purchase for guild commendations. So you've got armor, weaponsmith, you don't need any of those. We actually had them unlocked already. Guild Trader 2, again, is something you need to get. You don't need to worry about the miniature merchant. You then restore the market again. You then get the decorations merchant 2. You then get the Guild Trader 3 and 4. And then eventually we've got the decorations merchant 3. And then we'll be getting the Guild Trader. We actually have the Guild Trader 4. We actually have that unlocked, and then it'll be Guild Trader 5 because he offers 3 items a day. So let's actually go and have a look at that. Why am I saying about this Guild Trader? Well, this is the Guild Trader, and they allow you to purchase things for guild commendations. And it's this third tab that you can unlock, and it's bolts of embroidered silk, tubs of wood glue that you can actually unlock, and a number of other different items as well. Again, this decoration vendor is exactly the same over there. And things like, basic planters, shrubs, trees. These can't be acquired, basic fountains, white balloons. It makes scribing a hell of a lot easier to level up and costs you a hell of a lot less gold if you have these things unlocked. So you can see this white balloon. You can do a lot of crafting with balloons which just cost dies. Because, let me come in and explain to you why scribing is so expensive. And it's kits. Now kits, things like fine finishing kits, let's take a look at what we have available here. A block topiary, well this looks cool, requires a fine finishing kit. Alright, what about a square guild bar? Oh, a fine finishing kit. Square cabinet? A fine finishing kit. Okay, that's fine, alright, well yeah, it's fine. Let's go for the basic one. Simple scribing kit to make a simple finishing kit. Alright, so what about a simple finishing kit, what does that make? Well, that makes a festival tent, a fancy armchair, a simple table, a keg, a jack-o'-lantern, a sphere topiary. I mean, the simple kit makes so much, but what do you need to make a simple finishing kit? Well, this is 3 vials of linseed oil. Well, okay, well, what's that on the trading post? Oh, that's going to be, around 3 and a bit gold. 5 sheets of extra coarse sandpaper. Well, that's going to be coarse paper, which is going to be water, jute, and greenwood planks. And then you need these piles of coarse sand, which you need 10 of to make one of these extra coarse sandpaper, which are 4 silver each at the buying price. So that's 40 silver for one sheet. So you need 2 gold, my maths is correct, to make one simple finishing kit, plus the 3 vials of linseed oil. So that's 3 at the so that's going to be at least 5 to 6 gold, plus the simple savaging kit, because you need resonating slivers, which you get from guild missions, pouches of brown pigment, which costs 2 gold for 10 pouches of brown pigment. I mean, to get a simple finishing kit, you're talking almost up to 10 gold. That's how much a lot of these different items are going to cost you. And it's things where later on you don't want to have anything that actually uses a kit, and this is where balloons come in, because balloons only became available when we unlocked the 3rd decorations merchant, and then we actually got access to these different balloons. Alright, so that is basically how you create items. So let's take a look. So if you created a particular, say you created a object, let's take a block topiary, well, you wouldn't get it straight away. You then have to go to the processing section, and then you actually have to craft, and it takes time to make your product. Again, I think this is pretty irrelevant. I don't get why this is in the game. It's all about queuing things up and spending resonance. You have to wait for it to come up. So like a balloon, it takes 5 hours for you to make a balloon. Or you can spend resonance that you might have saved up and you donated to actually make that even quicker. A little bit tedious, in my opinion. Okay, so but let's get on to the main point. Eventually, there is a section for world versus world stuff as well. You actually have to unlock at the world versus world, the war room. But you can see here, you actually have a world versus world processing line. So that's something different. All right, but okay, let's have a look. So we've got some decorations. Let's take a look. So this is the guild panel. You can see here, we've got the storage, consumables, war chest. War chest, that's where your sabotage depot, minor supply drop, chilling fog, that's what I've made. The tactics go to there, the Dune roller, they go into the war chest. You've got consumables like banners, siege catapults, transports, etc. And then you've got arena, which is actually for the arena, pretty standard. But let's go to decorations. So here we go, this is the decoration section. You've got all these different decorations here. Well, let's actually take a look. Let's take something basic. Let's take a bookshelf. Okay, so you click on that, and this brings you out into the scribing section. So let's go through quickly. We have the stop decorating. This is your select decoration if you want to change decorations. So I don't want to put down a bookcase. I want to put down a basic table. So now I can put down the basic table. These options here, 3, 4, and 5 are you want to remove an item, and the circles just get bigger and bigger. You want to be careful with that, you don't want to remove too much. So let's put down there, you can see here, this is our table, and as we move it around, it's green. I can't go red, so that means I can't put it there. And you try and put it says placement is collision. Or if you want to, let's try something a little bit, let's try on there, it says placement is collision, but there are certain places where it's uneven, and it will come up with saying it's uneven. Let's try it there. So it says surface is too uneven. So there are some areas where you can't place things. But let's actually have a look how you place them down. So look, you can see here as I move it around me, it changes position. And you might notice how we've stacked a lot of planters. We've actually got a few jumping puzzles here that we actually had to move around. And it was only something I noticed, in fact, 2 days ago. And this was all by accident. I did not realize this was in the game. So if you want to put this, okay, say I want to put this the other way around, I would actually have to move around here and put them like that. Well, no, I don't have to do that. For those of you who probably know this already, you probably think a lot of us are idiots, but this has not been, we've never had a guide on scribing before. So this is just moving it around. Now watch what happens when I hold the left click button. Okay. Oh, nothing happening yet. Oh, but look, there we go. I'm moving it around, and there we go. I get this magnificently designed arrow. And what happens, you can move it in and out and sort of make it broader or make it slightly smaller turns. And what we do here, if we let go of it, then it always, no matter where, it always stays in that same line, facing the same way. Whereas if I just go like this now, it moves around. It moves round me. It's the focal point is me. Whereas before, it always faced the same way. So this is a really good tip. If you want to get something organized, just hold it left, click down, turn it the way you want to face, and then no matter where you put it, so you can put it all along there, it will face the same way. Really useful indeed. You may also have noticed there are certain objects on top of each other, and this is something that I would definitely recommend for those of you creating jumping puzzles. You look at the decorations, things like tables are great, basic bookshelves, balloons, you know, there's something you want to look at. But this is what I found fantastic. Okay, so this is the planters. This is, you can buy for 50 silver. You can get up on here, and then you can see here, you just put them up. You can actually put them up as you go, and then we'll glide over here, and we'll land on the balloon. And then we'll climb up these planters, and here we go. This is, you're going to see, this is my jumping puzzle. This is my very easy jumping puzzle that we made for the guild hall. So there we go, and we go on here. So this is a section going up here, and we get some more planters, and we'll go up here. And this was just something fun, a little creative little idea. We wanted something that you can jump around for. And you come around here, and there's another balloon there. Oh, I wonder what that's going to be about. So I better stop decorating actually while I do this. Here we go. Eventually, there we go. Jump, jump. There we go. So I'm on here, and oh, we've got a little basket. That's got to mean something. Oh yes, there it is. No, I didn't quite make it. So the idea is that we jump on the balloon, and this is my jumping puzzle. You'll notice that there were pumpkins at the beginning of the jumping puzzle. I don't know why my spacebar isn't working properly. Okay, so here we go. Eventually I'll get up there. I'm just being an absolute idiot right now. There we go. Right, so I have to jump on the basket, and this is something we've been having races with. Oh man, why can I? It's just because I'm a big fat Norn, that's what it is. I mean, I'm the biggest Norn you can be, and I can't see what I'm actually doing. I don't think he actually fits on the basket. There we go, he's on the basket, I think. Brilliant. Okay, anyway, I fly over there. That is the end of the jumping puzzle. Okay, I haven't shown you on there because, yeah, you're coming around. Anyway, so that is the jumping puzzle, but it doesn't mean that's the limit to what you can create. So let me bring you along here, and you can see here, this is some of the decorations we've got in here. A lot of these are jumpable. You can go on and create your own jumping puzzles. The topiaries are all you can get on them. And you've got here, so you can see here, we'll go on here. This just gives you that bit of creativity. Now, I know it's going to take you a long time to actually create these, and that is a slight issue, because it will cost you a lot of gold to make a lot of these items. You know, this probably a lot of the decorations we spent probably over 200 gold on decorations. I mean, we do have a ton of decorations, don't get me wrong, but it is a lot of gold to actually earn these collections and these decorations, and that's the point. These are not supposed to be things that we get in the first month of Heart of Thorns. These are supposed to be the idea that we get these all once the once the guild is established. This, by the way, this is the most extreme jumping puzzle you will ever do in Guild Wars 2, and that will be showcased in another video, another date. And there's actually a medium jumping puzzle of balloons over there. But even things like, you know, you got kegs, we got our nice little brewery, and we've got a nice little throne area with a kneeling cushion as well. So this is what you can create with the guild hall. This is some of the things that you get with the scribe, and it just takes time and money. Again, if you actually look at what things it takes to craft. Things like, let's take a keg, okay? Now, I built a lot of these kegs, okay? In fact, I built all of these kegs. How much does a keg take? 100 stones of hearty ale, 100 wood soft planks. 100 wood soft planks. If we said the simple finishing kit was 8 gold, well, 100 softwood planks, let's actually have a look at that. That's 20 gold. It's almost 30 gold for a keg. Right there, there's 30, 60, 90, that's 120 gold in these kegs right here. There's actually one up there as well. There's another keg up there. This is insane how much scribing costs, and I'd recommend to the people, there's a little cushion there, for those of you who are a small guild, take your time. Scribing and creating these things in the guild hall. We're a big guild. We've got 300 members that generally donate to the guild, and I've been one of them who's donated a lot. And this type of thing, it's my advice to you is to wait as you're doing a lot. You know, there are certain things you need to unlock that will make your life a lot easier. And I hope that you guys have actually taken on some of this on board. One thing I'm going to tell you right now, the materials you need a lot of. Okay, so let's get to the crux of it. You know, even when you're leveling up, okay, so I'm at this point here, the piles of coarse sand increase per level you go up. So at the basic level, it's 10. At the next level, it's 20. At the next level, it's 30. When you get to the end, it's 60 piles of coarse sand for one piece of sandpaper. And it's just unbelievable how much expense it's going to be. So my advice is, if you're looking to get into scribing, start getting this. A great way is either doing the dry top farm, where every when it gets down to 22 the hour, go to dry top. There's the silver waste as well. Go to dry top and do the mite farm, escort haze, do a lot of the events there, and open with the chests with the zephyrite lockpicks. Or you can go into PvP, and the reward track, the Maguma Waste one, will give you a lot of sand as well. So that's a couple of advice tips for getting that piles of coarse sand. Not only that, you might have watched my other video on how to make gold in Guild Wars 2 in Heart of Thorns. I actually mentioned about the potato farm, and again, that is for creating one of the fine ink sets. So say this is for the fine ink set. So let's go back and actually have a look. The simple ink set requires 10 pouches of brown pigment, and you think, okay, when I get past the initial stage, I won't need it anymore. Wrong. You'll need even more of them, because then you'll need 10 pouches of red pigment. Okay, so when you get past that stage, maybe you'll need something else. No. Again, you'll need the brown, and then you'll need the red, and then you'll need the yellow, and so on and so on. So it's magnified. You know, brown dye is extremely valuable. You can get it through the potato farm, which takes place in the Plains of Ashford. So there are a number of different ways to actually earn gold, and this is a lot of ways to actually save yourself gold regarding scribing. So I'm hoping some of these tips have actually been useful for you. I hope the decoration tips have been quite cool for you as well. You see here, you know, you've got things like the candles. You cannot place things underwater, although there is a slight exception, and I'm going to show you right now. Before this is the final thing. Let's take a charcopter. Okay, so we go into the decorations. Let's go to the decorations. So you'll see we've got a lot of charcopters. Okay, so you can put that on land. Okay, so let's have a look. There you go. So you can see we can put it on land. There it goes. It gets blue. So you can put that right there, but that doesn't look very nice there. Let's we did a big one. Come on, there we go. I'll have to do that later. So let's put another charcopter down. Okay. Well, all this is red, so you can't put it underwater. Except, yes, you can. There we go. You can put a charcopter underwater. So you can place objects underwater, and you know, sometimes you may not want to do that. If you can get them off, this charcopter is annoying as hell to actually get rid of. But anyway, I will do that in another time. It's just some of these little tips regarding scribing. If any of you have actually got any suggestions, because obviously scribing is fairly new to the game, and if you've had any experience yourself with scribing, and you know you want to share your advice and your tips with everybody else, how to actually remove charcopters, for example, that would be fantastic. Please leave your comments on the video section below. And if there are any more interest in some of the stuff that we can scribe, please let me know if you have any questions, queries about this in my section below. Thanks for watching. See you on the next video.